everyone. Hi, welcome to the live house. Hello? Excuse me. I'm up here. I see how it is. You must be shy, huh? Don't worry, we see people like you all the time in the biz. I wonder, it's probably your first time here too, isn't it? I get it. This kind of place can be a little intimidating at first, but don't worry. I can keep you safe. You really like my boots though, huh? How about this? If you can't look me in the eyes right away, let's just start at the feet and work our way up from there. I know you can do it. Don't worry. I get it though. My boots are really cool. How about my ankles, my knees? I must say, I love these pants. Ever since I was little, it's always been a little hard to shop for pants in my size. That being said, these were made just for me. Tailor fitted, baby. And then of course, we have my gloves, a gift from a dear friend who told me that I needed to stop getting my smudges and fingerprints all over the place. And do you like belts? When it comes to belts, I've always thought the more the merrier. One just wasn't enough for me. I needed 2.5. I don't know how many belts this counts as. Is it 3? And then this charm is actually my favorite part of the look. To me, it represents Polaris, so feel free to think of me as your own North Star when you're here. If you're ever lost or confused, you can count on me. Except for when I'm lost. At least then we can be lost together. Hey, you're almost there! You've come a long way from staring at the ground, my friend. Although, it might look a little strange to passersby if you lock eyes with my chest for too long, so we should probably hurry this along, don't you think? Hey, don't worry. I'm loving all of this attention. Just a little more. Hi there, friend. You've officially been promoted from having staring contests with my feet. Omedetou! I'd give you a prize, but for now, this is the best I can offer. Anyway, hi. It's nice to meet you. My name is Kaelix Debonair. I am the one and only bouncer of By the Beat. It's my job to keep the peace. I'm supposed to stand watch out here and make sure any suspicious figures stay out. Gatekeeping is literally in my job description. That being said, I'm not actually that good at my job. Staying in one place is hard. It's too boring. I need a piece of the action, you know what I mean? Now that we're here though, I wonder, can you guess what I'll say next? I need to see some ID, please. We do have drinks here. Standard procedure. I'm sure you understand. Don't be shy. You know what? Here, I'll make it easier for you. I'll show you mine. Submarine. Okay. Haha, pretty cool, right? Isn't that glare so conveniently placed? Look at that. Could you believe it? All right, let's see it. Don't be shy. All right, checks out. I got a confession for you though. We're not actually open yet, and I did not need to see your ID. I was just being nosy. Sorry. Awkward. I like you though. I'm not supposed to do this, and they might scold me for it later, but you want to come hang out inside? All right, let's get this party started. All right, right this way. Come on. Oh, wait, hold on. The lights are off. Where's that freaking switch? Where do I... Oh, okay, I found it. Hi. Nice to meet you. Welcome. It may seem a little boring outside of business hours, but I promise, it's a lot of fun when people start pouring in. Oh, hold on. Are we being watched right now? I don't know if it's because we're not supposed to be in here right now, or if it's my bouncer senses tingling or what, but I swear, it feels like 2 pairs of eyes somewhere are watching us. Like, hold on. Do you smell any big, meaty claws? I don't know. I just can't shake it. Or maybe I'm sensing some kind of like killer instinct, maybe the vibe of a hitman or something. Actually, no, that's just my imagination. With any yellow colors in general. As for languages, like I mentioned earlier, I am only fluent in English. I worry that I might have misrepresented my ability in Japanese and Spanish during 1.0 because I thought about it and I practiced beforehand. I wanted to make sure that you could understand what I said, but it's really difficult for me to like hold a conversation in either of them. Because I studied Spanish really hard in the past, I can understand some of what I read or hear, but I'm not very good at articulating myself out loud. With Japanese, I've just consumed so much Japanese media that I can kind of pronounce it okay, but I cannot. Likewise, I can't form many good sentences. So yeah, please do not expect any like serious JP or ES use for me in the immediate future. I want to do my best to learn so that I can reach that point. But I noticed that I'm gonna name drop somebody. Inami Senpai from JP. He's actually one of my favorite livers in the entire company. He mentioned on stream that he was like, "Oh, he's trilingual, isn't he?" No, that's the other guy. That's not me. That's Frio. I'm a fraud. So yeah, I just thought I would clarify that. But yeah, no, I'm not trilingual. I can only fluently speak English. I will do my best to study the other two, but the best I can do is read and pronounce it for now. Yes, I will do my best. 頑張ります。
あ、そう。EL の新人さん来ましたね。見ましたよ。リアルタイムで。かっこよかったね。By the beat。By the beat。しかもさ、日本語上手だよね、みんな。すごくない？マジで日本語上手。ごめん、推し増えそうだわ、稲見。行ってこい。いいよ。見てこい。俺さ、その、ケイリクス・デボネアさんがさ、英語喋れて、日本語喋れて、で、エスパニョール喋れて、トリリンガルやん。どうする？俺恥ずかしくなってきた。一つの言語で生きていることが。稲見も日本語うまいよね。ありがとうございます。いや、嬉しいな。褒めていただいて。俺も結構その、日本語は勉強した方なんで、まあ皆さんに、まだ伝わるかわかんないんですけど、俺の日本語が。歌うまいし、ストロークうまい。トリリンガルでいけるそれ。南何言語話せるのって。こんにちは。ハロー。ニーハオ。ボンジュール。カムサムニダ。まあ、5個ぐらいか。アニョハセヨだね。アニョハセヨ。危ね。騙されるとこだった。
Alright, let's move on. When it comes into things that I like and dislike, I wasn't able to say quite as much yesterday. I didn't want to yap you off too much and get in trouble. So, to get into it a bit more, I will start with singing. I love singing very, very, very much. It is everything to me. Nothing makes me happier than performing live, specifically singing live. I'm very, very thankful to be able to sing live now, and to have people out there who can listen and support me, listen to and support me. So, thank you so much for being here. I really look forward to the karaoke later this week. I'm so excited. I've missed singing so bad. So as far as monkeys and monkey videos go, they are my favorite animal in the whole world. I have been collecting monkey plush toys since I was a kid. I have literally, I'm not exaggerating with this, by the way. I realize this is going to sound like a big number, but the last time I counted, I had over 200 of them. Over 200, and they are to my immediate left, half of them. I use them for noise cancellation. So that, because I don't know if you're familiar with using microphones for broadcasting or recording, but you have to noise treat your room so that there's not a bunch of echo. My noise cancellation is just a bunch of monkey plush toys. I have so many of them. I love them so much. I take good care of them. I de-stuff some of them and rewash them every now and then. And I'm very, very happy to like collect more. I am a very easy person to shop for among my friends. They'll just see a monkey plush toy and be like, Kaelix would love this. And Kaelix does love it every single time. Every single time. Trust and believe. So yes, I love monkeys very much. I really love monkey videos. They bring me great peace. Anytime I'm stressed, I'll straight up I'll pull up a social media network and I'll just type in monkey video and I'll just pull up the first one I find and then I feel better. I especially love smaller monkeys, like baby monkeys. I love baby chimps as well. I love goofy gorillas and orangutans. I love them all. I love all primates very much. But yeah, the smallest ones with tails are my favorites. Baby monkeys. I love them very much, like capuchins. I love those so much. They're so good. I would love to have a little monkey on my shoulder. Wouldn't that be so nice? Next, I love swords. I just think swords are really cool. I want a sword really bad, and I think I should have a sword. I just think I'd be a better bouncer if I had a sword on my hip. I just think that swords are really, really cool. I think that every civilization in history convergently developed its own version of the sword, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they just knew, as they were figuring their weapons out, that the sword was the coolest one. Every weapon will become sword-like if it's given enough time to develop. Like, it's just so cool. I love katanas, like single-edged blades. I love talwars. I especially really love double-edged blades. I love, my favorite is probably the rapier, like stabbing type swords. I love them so much. They're so cool. Like the really regal fencing looking swords. Oh, I love them. I love swords so much. I want a sword. Give me a sword. Please give me a sword. Next, I love long naps. I love to sleep. Nothing brings me greater peace than that specific slot of time between like closing your eyes and falling asleep. That little period where you're kind of like semi-conscious, you know what I mean? Like you can hear things around you, but you don't understand them. It's like you're floating in warm water. I love that. I want to live in that. Unfortunately, I got a job, so I can't nap all the time. I'm really bad at controlling how long I nap. Fun story, actually. I slept through my very first interview for NIJISANJI En. That is a fact. I slept through it. But it wasn't because I let nap for too long, in my defense. It was because I got the time zone wrong. I scheduled it for the wrong day. And so I'm going to bed really excited for the next day. I'm like, oh, I hope they like me. And then they're emailing me like, yo, Kaelix, you good? Where are you, bro? We're waiting for you. And I'm getting my beauty rest. Like, I have no idea. Blissfully ignorant. Like, me. Then I wake up the next day and I have a heart attack. But they were totally understanding. I explained why I got it wrong, and they were so willing to reschedule, and everything went great, and now we're here. Yeah, fun story. Fun story about my journey. I love to sleep. I will always choose to sleep instead of something else if I can get away with it. So apologies if in the future I cave in and reschedule a stream, but I try to be a professional about that, so you won't see it often. It'll be very, very rare. That scenario will be like I accidentally stayed up all night watching monkey videos or whatever. Okay, a lot of people are asking this, so I will go ahead and answer it. A bunch of people are asking about Oshis in Niji. I will not name any Oshis in En because the real and true answer is that I love everybody equally, right? But I do feel a bit better about naming JP Oshis. I have a split two-way Oshi, two-way Oshi. I love two talents very, very much. I am most in this world most inspired by Inami Senpai and Hibachi Senpai, the two boys of Zaboon. Both from the hero waves. I just think they're very, very cool. In general, I really, really love any talent who has a very silly personality but takes music very, very seriously, like becomes a beast when they're on the mic. And I think they both embody that really, really well. I'm endlessly inspired by them. I really want to be someone like even half as cool as they are. So I love Inami Senpai and Hibachi Senpai. But there are so many that it's honestly still a really difficult answer. It's a really, really difficult answer. It's the same with En. It's honestly just so much harder to answer with En just because I'm so much more familiar with En, you know? Because I'm monolingual. It's a lot harder for me to understand Japanese streams. So when it comes to watching JP livers, I'm much more active in consuming their music, and then I'll just like passively play their streams in the background. But I admire them so much. They're all so hardworking and so cool. To answer that one. Down. あ、忘れちゃったよ。日本語で練習しなきゃ。でも、頑張ります。さ、言葉は何ですか？ニックネーム？ニックネーム？名前について。シュウ先輩は本当に天才ですね。あ、デボネ丸って。は？は？やばいな。ダメ。かわすぎ。かわいい名前な。犬みたいな。デボネ丸。デボネ丸かわいい名前な。ケイリクスだけは俺の一番好きな名前ですけど、好きに呼んでくれていいんだよ。本当に全部いいんだよ。もちろんデボネ丸も OK。シュウ先輩のかわいい名前をいただき。I don't know if you saw, to clarify in English, but during a JP watch along, it was hosted by Oliver Senpai, as well as Shu Senpai and Kotoka Senpai and Petra Senpai. They had a nickname that caught on for me. Shu Senpai coined the nickname Debone Maru, just on impulse, and it seems to be catching on among specifically Japanese fans. So I wanted to address it. Yeah, because some people weren't sure if it was okay to call me Debone Maru. You can call me anything. I personally prefer just Kaelix. I like just being called by your name. I find that more intimate in a world of nicknames, but also I think nicknames can be very cute and a nice way to show affection for something. So Please feel free to call me anything. デボネ丸も OK です。そして、オリバー先輩、シュウ先輩、ゴトカ先輩、ペトラ先輩、バイザビートのデビュー、応援してくれてありがとうございました。本当に嬉しかった。デボネ丸、頑張りますよ。Yeah, thank you so much for hosting the JP Watch Along. I really appreciated that you did that. So fluent on both languages? No. まだまだ勉強しなきゃ。もっと勉強しなきゃね。発音だけ OK ですけど、喋るは難しい。でもね、丸かわいすぎ。かわいい。俺マジ本当に上手。No. いや、上手じゃないよ。Oh wait, I forgot I don't have the paraglider. Embarrassing. 恥ずかしい。上手じゃないよ。上手トレーニングはまだまだですよ。You're so humble. I mean it though. For example, I've been at this level for a while now, whereas Zeal just started learning more recently, and I think Zeal has already far surpassed me in terms of being able to articulate his ideas. Yeah, I need to study more, so I wanna be able to match everybody else's level. Yeah, it's not putting myself down. It's just being realistic and setting a realistic expectation. I would really struggle to hold my own in a conversation with another like Japanese speaker, and I find that I make a lot of mistakes. But I'm confident enough to at least like think about it first and then talk about it. I'd like to practice as hard as I can. Yeah, it's not putting myself down. And specifically for the reason of bringing up Zeal, I think actual study gets you really far, and he's been working really hard at that. I've never gone out of my way to study it properly. I'm very lazy. When it comes to studying it, it's more just like listening to it. I just really love seiyus. Seiyu 大好き。大好きですから、発音だけ OK です。Do BTB collab and JP for learning? I'd really like to. That's something we all have an interest in. Getting messages across well though. Okay, thank you so much for saying so. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm nervous about publicly saying things a little weird. It's one thing if it's just in private, but I feel like you can make a really grim mistake. And if people hear it, then it gets memorialized forever. But I think my intentions come across clearly enough. Whoa. I feel like I start to stutter a bit more whenever I'm nervous. And I feel like I get nervous whenever I speak Japanese. I need to improve. I need to develop more confidence. Yeah, I just pick it up by listening to it personally. I listen to a lot of JP livers and I listen to a lot of anime. I have a lot of favorite seiyuu and voice actors. So that's where I've picked up what I do have. Which also means that I kind of speak it a little weird. I was told that I had a seiyuu switch that comes on whenever I speak Japanese, which is a little weird. Drop your fave seiyus, King. I think number one in my heart is easily... Oh, wait, now I'm not so sure if it's easy. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm shy now. Yeah, no, I think it's the one I first thought of. Number one is probably Saori Hayami. I really love her voice, and a lot of the time I will actually watch an anime specifically because she's in it. For example, Kakegurui is actually one of my favorite anime, but I think it really stands out as very different from a lot of the anime that I like. The main reason I watch it is because she's the lead role, and that means I get to listen to her voice the most. So likewise, one of my favorite characters to listen to as well is Koto Shinobu from Kimetsu no Yaiba. I really love, in general, any character that can pull off a really polite-sounding voice while saying really mean things. What is the line she drops against Tomioka in that one arc? She's like, なんなんでしょうか。そんなだからみんなに嫌われるんですよ。I just think that's the coolest thing ever. I really love seiyuu that have that sort of really delicate tone. So another one that I really love. Oh, I'm blanking on his name now, and that's really embarrassing because he's one of my favorites. He voices Tanjiro, also in Kimetsu no Yaiba. He voices Kaneki Ken in Tokyo Ghoul. He voices Tomoe Hiyori in Ensemble Stars. Hanae Natsuki, thank you. I was blanking on his name so bad. I love that guy. I think he's my favorite male seiyuu by far for the exact same reason. And that, like, for example, in Ensemble Stars, there's a line he delivers at one point where it's like, huh, I'm surprised you're still alive. But it's like so polite and sweet sounding, even though he's being like brutal. I love that so much. It's one of my favorite things ever. Yeah, I guess I didn't bring that up on the 2.0. I didn't know if it was the right thing to do because I don't really play the game anymore. But OnStars was a sin of choice of mine in the past for like 6 whole years. But it's at the point now where I don't really keep up with it anymore. I just like the music. やっはー。こんばんは。こんばんはじゃなくて、おはようだね。おはよう。Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome. ライブ配信へようこそ。今日来てくれてありがとう。ごめん。俺はちょっと眠いです。いや、ちょっとじゃなくて、本当に眠いですけど、楽しみましょう。Rainbow Team. It's like the hero waves. Audience と DT と Crisis みたいな。Actually, no, maybe if I zoom in really close, like this. That's kind of cute, right?
映画ポスター。
映画ポスター The way she says that is so cute. 映画ポスター。
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 映画ポスター。次はカバンですか？
カバン。
カバンです。カバン。
カバン。
I remember Kaban because there was a really cute clip when some JP senpai were playing, I think they were playing Apex. It was Shirube Shou senpai and Inoue Rai senpai for sure, and Hibachi Mana senpai. They were playing, I think it was Apex, and they started speaking English. And I remember Hoshirube senpai was like, I have Kaban. And Hibachi senpai was like, bag! Bag is so easy English. I remember that really vividly. It was a very funny moment. I have Kaban. Bag! Just the way he says, bag! 面白い。
Hurry up! Hurry up! 俺カバンなし。あ、やべ。I don't have カバン。Bag.
Bag!
Bag.
Okay.
Bag is so easy English.
Backpack, backpack.
No backpack.
Bag.
I see, I see. I see.
I feel like I'm gonna be looking for this camera forever. Kai! Inu-san! Oh, he's so hardworking! Look at him! Nade nade. Think he's got money? Someone left their phone. Unless that's your phone?
このライブ配信では英語と日本語で話しますから日本語で自己紹介が必要でしょ。
自己紹介、そうだね。自己紹介。忘れた。
いいです。
日本語が難しい。すみません。こんにちは、皆さん。俺の名前はベンタクロブリガNIJISANJI ENクライシス。どうぞよろしく。
よろしくベンタ先輩。
よろしく。
ナイス。
よろしくね。
はい、俺の番だ。今日は来てくれてありがとう。嬉しい。バイザビット所属、ケイリクスデボネアだよ。俺たちはレポをプレイします。楽しみ。
楽しみ。
楽しみ。ウェイ。
そして、はじめまして。NIJISANJI ENバイザビートのZeal Ginjokaです。日本語、少しわかります。少しだけ。だから、本当に頑張りますね。僕たち、本当に頑張りましょうね。ボールしようぜ。ボールしようぜ。
ロブスタミナいない。
ここ。
あ、大丈夫ですか？ペンタ先輩怖い。助けてペンタ先輩。助けてペンタ先輩。
This translator is making me realize just how much I need to work on my pronunciation.
Me too. Me too. Earlier,
Right?
Vanta. Earlier, when we were under the table, I was like, "Save me, Vanta," and it changed your name to Daddy, or something like that.
No way. No way.
I didn't actually see it happen, but the chat was flooded with the word "daddy," so I assume that's what happened.
God. Oh man.
俺の父でしょ?
True. True. 本当です。
You're my son. Under furniture as well. Whoa. Okay. Don't look at her. There's a creature in there. Don't look at her. She just got Zeal. Don't look at her face. Get down. Get down. Get under the bed. Wait. Is that both of you? Oh man. What? No! Don't make me do this. You sick freak. You make me sick. Wait. Can she go under beds now? Wait, hold on. Why? This is why you can't give all the HP to Kaelix. This is what happens when you do this. You would have survived. You actually might not have survived, but. Okay. Oh, Rio. He was so young. Oh, Zeal. Woo! Why? What am I supposed to do? This is my house now. Sorry, guys. So this is a new stream. We're not playing Repo anymore. This is actually a podcast now. It's a solo podcast. This is where I come to talk about all my favorite foods that I've had recently. Yesterday I had some really good mac and cheese with some ham in there. It was really good. The cheese was nice and it was actually a little sweet. We actually, in my family, we prefer to make it sweeter rather than more savory. I make it savory sometimes. I'll load it up with spices and whatnot. I like it with some smoked paprika, but okay, I think I can live now. I hate that freak. I hate that freak so bad. How much do I have in this cart? I hope you don't mind if I just go straight for the photo right now. Wait, was that? Ah, God, okay. This game stresses me out so bad. Okay. That's the microwave coffee. Sorry, I'm being dramatic. I don't stand by this. That's not me. I've got a lot of responsibilities as the bouncer of this exclusive live house, and no real bouncer would shy away in the face of danger like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna just ball with this. I'm so sorry. Usually I would aim for more than this for the first extraction point, but I need my boys. I miss them. Okay. Let's hope I don't rendezvous with that freak without the funny face. Oh my. I saw something. Okay, never mind. I saw nothing. Oh, thank God. Okay, you're coming back. Don't leave me alone ever again. Oh. I miss you guys so bad. Never do that to me again. I respect and appreciate my GIF truthers. They know what's good. I accept this world and all of its idiosyncrasies.
Or are they just voting because a really pretty boy made it? Like, what's going on with that?
Oh, smart! I didn't consider that. Please vote for GIF. That would make me so happy. Do you know what it would do for me to win in this argument? Do you know what it would mean for me? For me personally.
Do you really want to go down this route?
Don't do that. You've gotten so much better at it. What happened to you? I don't want to go Riz for Riz with you, actually.
I was gonna say, do you know what you're starting?
You've got too much practice with your freaky deaky membership streams.
Hey, they're not freaky deaky, they're playful.
Yeah, sure, okay. That's your code word, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You wig me out.
Vote for whatever you want, but know that if you vote for mine, it's the correct answer.
Know that if you vote for mine, that would make me so happy. That's exactly what I want.
No, you want to vote for mine.
I could see you like rubbing it up. That was so scary.
I had to tone it down from my immediate reaction I wanted to do.
That was toning it down?
Yeah.
You're sick.
If there's any Zerpents in chat, they were like, oh, that's like nothing.
What
Zerpents in
did you
chat,
do to them?
they're like, light work, no reaction. What I
Are you okay? Are you guys okay? What did he do to you?
Yeah, that's nothing for real. See?
Wow.
I haven't gone past the third one.
お久しぶり。誰と来てんの？誰とごめんね、人多いすごいよね。誰と来てんの？
Hi. Where did everybody go? I keep getting lost.
They tried to play golf and then you like fall down, I think. So I think we've all kind of split up.
あいつどっか行って、
Wow.
マイケルどっか行くから、
Yeah.
今一人なんだよね。
来た。
本当に。
はじめまして。いや、稲見先輩。ナイスファイト。はい、ヤッホー。元気ですか、今先輩。ナイス。あ、ごめん。
Wow.
Did you have fun though?
I had a lot of fun. Yeah, did you?
I did. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that I was able to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
I met Zaboon, Zeal. I met Zaboon. I met them both.
That's crazy.
It made me really happy. Previously, whenever Inami-senpai would refer to me, he'd call me Kaelix-san. But this time, I think he greeted me as Debonair Maru. It's sticking.
Debonair Maru. Wow.
I'm gonna have to go back and replay though. Welcome back. Summer Festival is such a wonderful event where livers can interact with all kinds of people. So I was happy that you joined and looked like you were having such a great time. Yeah, I got to talk to Inami-senpai, Hibashi-senpai, Zaboon. They're my favorite livers in the company. They're the ones that inspire me the most. So it was really uncanny to meet them and to like be known or like remembered at all. And like I don't know, there's something about like being spoken to directly that is just so different. So happy. Yeah, thank you so much for playing with me today, Zeal. I had so much fun. Thank you as well for doing more with me after we got separated. I felt so bad. I was so worried that you guys would finish up and I wouldn't see you again. So I was really happy that we were able to get back together again before the end. We gotta come again next year. Thank you so much. Love forever. You did put in your best effort, so I cannot complain. Watch Ness's 3D. Ah, yes, I... 恥ずかしい。榊先輩の 3D デビュー配信を見ましたよ。俺も見ましたよ。お前、見ましたか? Did you watch it too? I learned some stuff. あれの曲は本当に楽しかったな。あれの曲。俺は知らない日本語がたくさんある。もっと勉強しなきゃな。必要だ。I thought it was a really good song. I was really into it. Because you know, when I listen to songs in Japanese, I can get a decent chunk of the words, but only the words that I've heard before, right? So the whole time I was like, 大きな一末をください。一末って何? that was my experience. I had no idea. I had never heard that word before. これからも勉強します。頑張ります。It's so goofy. And that's the worst part too, because I was kind of following along. I was like, oh, he's really poor. He's really struggling. I think his mom needs help. Like, I was kind of getting the story. I got everything I needed except for the punchline. That was the one part I really needed, and I didn't get that part. Every night. Yeah, so for those who do not know, in Sakaki Senpai's 3D debut, which went live, what, like 8 hours ago now, there was a song that's actually, I've learned it's actually a bit of a running joke among a couple of the livers in that group, I think. They did this song where the story is, spoiler alert, I guess. The story is about this guy who, his mother is sick, he's poor, he needs medicine to cure her. And in the middle of the forest, he discovers this god who's like, I can help your mother. I will grant you any one wish you ask. Let's just say the guy does not wish for medicine. He wishes for something else. He wishes for a large asset. And that's the song. That's the whole song. And I was following the story. It's got a very specifically Japanese musical theater type tone to it, right down to the arrangement. Like it reminded me of some of the Japanese musical theater that I've looked into in the past. I was getting into it and I was following along. I missed that punchline where he actually makes his wish. Where he makes his wish. I was following along till that point. I didn't get it. I didn't have the words I needed. でもいい曲だった. It was a good song though. And they sang it really well. It's just a sign that I need to focus more on acquiring vocabulary. I don't know that in particular is the kind of vocabulary I'd benefit as much usually from knowing, but I know it now. I've learned a new word. Now I know the word for asset. Oh, they're so goofy. Oh my goodness. I gotta calm down. That was so funny though. It was so funny. And when I realized, it was so funny. I was on social media because I still hadn't gotten the punchline. I was like, oh my gosh, this song is way too cool. And then Shu is in the replies like, okay, but don't look up the lyrics. Don't look up the lyrics. I'm like, is it that bad? It doesn't matter. It's really good. He's like, okay, but don't look up the lyrics. So I'm like, okay, you want me to look up the lyrics? So I did. Then I got it. I was kind of planning to anyway, though, because I don't know, I got a very clear musical theater tone. So I was actually, my thought was that it was actually from a musical. I was like, what musical is this from? So I was going to Google it afterwards anyway. Or any of that. I plan to be mysterious. I hope you don't mind. Saturday, I will participate in a stream relay with By the Beat to also celebrate our anniversary, or our half anniversary rather. Our anniversary is in 6 more months. We're halfway to our anniversary. Isn't that crazy? It feels like it's been a very short time, but it also feels like it's been a really long time. It's kind of hard to process exactly how long it's been because it feels both short and long. I don't know when I'll feel fully fledged. That day may come. Maybe when we got some Kohai and En. I don't know when that'll come or if it'll come or what, but did you see actually we got some more Kohai over in the main branch. Did you see that? Yeah, there's a new group debuting very, very soon actually. And that's really cool. They got a music concept, which I'm really excited about. I really love any group with a music concept. So I've been generally excited about the previous group, Yoi Yume. I've been really, really into their concept and I've been looking forward to their music. So now I've got even more to look forward to, right? Yeah, they're babies. They're babies. It's kind of crazy. We got a bunch of kids in here. They better not get into any mischief. I really want to watch it. Oh my goodness, the day somebody calls me Kaelix Senpai. The only Kohai I've personally interacted with, they call me Kaelix-san. I have never been called Kaelix Senpai yet. The day I'm called Senpai, it's over. It's over for everybody. Oh, I got called Senpai. I got called Senpai. Senpai Toita. He called me Senpai. Though it was in a Twitter reply, so it's not the same as like hearing it. But I think that's the first time I've actually been called Kaelix Senpai. And we literally just talked about it yesterday before it happened. How does it feel? It feels nice. It feels nice to be called senpai. I don't know, because you know I've already been a senpai. I've been a senpai for a bit because you know the super elites. They're my kohai. Yoyume, they're also my kohai. But you know, my interactions with both have been really limited. I haven't properly interacted at all with Yoyume. And then with the elites, I have actually interacted with Hitotsubashi-san, but he calls me Kaelix-san because, you know, they're the elites. They're not going to call people senpai. Those are the elites. Or they're not going to call me senpai. So it's kind of crazy, right? I've been called senpai by a kohai. Feels nice. There's just something about it. I've never experienced it before. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, to be honest with you, it did make me smile. I point at the screen, tears rolling down my face. やった先輩だよなだよななあ我は先輩 I'm really looking forward to their debuts. I'm really excited. Specifically, I'm really eager to hear their voices, their singing voices in particular. Because like I mentioned before, I like any music concept, and I'm really curious to see what they sing like, and like what kind of songs they prefer as well, and what kind of like song they'll do as a group. I want to see what kind of music they'll do. I'm really curious. But I honestly I cannot wait. I need it to happen like now. Yeah, the color palette was really cute too, right? They all have such a cute pastel vibe. Kind of cool that they're coordinated in that way, right? I am rooting for the new debuts. Very excited for them. I hope to see lots of music stuff from them in the future. I love music.